Hi, Kim. So I have headphones on just because it's getting late and I don't know if people are asleep or what. Also for some privacy. So your reading made me pretty emotional, and sometimes that's kind of uncommon in my channeled messages. While I can usually feel everybody's emotions as they're coming through, this one really made me cry, and I cried as I was channeling most of the stuff that was coming through. So this isn't like the lightest message, and I want to let you know that before we start. So I will take a photograph of all of the notes that came through. It's a couple pages worth, and send that to you as a text or a photo in the end of all of this stuff, so that you have those and you can look them over for yourself. Hopefully you can read my handwriting. And basically, when I channel stuff, there's like anything can come through. So there's obviously spirit energy that can come through, which did happen for yours. Sometimes I smell things, taste things. Basically, all my senses are intact when I channel. And so yours came through very strongly. I only had to meditate for a few minutes before the messages started to unfold, which tells me this is a very strong message and it's something that needs to happen. So I was feeling that earlier today, like I just needed to reach out and tell you, like, I'm ready if you're ready. So let's do this, because I think this message needs to come through, and I think time is kind of the essence. So anyways, without any more dilly-dallying, I'll tell you what we found. So the first thing that I saw was big, beautiful wings. Looked like an infinity symbol with wings. So the infinity symbol is the letter 8 on its side, and I could see the wings were surrounding each side of the infinity symbol, and it's almost as if it was rushing towards me in my mind's eye. So like I could see this coming towards me. Now the infinity symbol is something that means literally infinity or forever, and it's also something that with the wings attached, this is some sort of divine intervention or something that is occurring spiritually around you right now. Let's see. So things are changing around you or within you, and they could be changing very quickly. The next thing I see is a slim, tall woman with dark, long hair and dark eyes that was approaching in my mind. She's making me very emotional. She's where the emotions really started to come to the surface. I believe this to be your mom. I've seen her before when I've read for Ron. And this time she came in very different energy. With Ron, she was a little bit harder to read because he had a little bit of a block in him, like emotionally, a little bit of a block, a little bit of resistance to the messages coming through. With you, it was very different, very emotional. She's making me feel very emotional. I started to tear up as I was writing this, and then she's got her arms out saying, "Baby, it's going to be okay, and I'm here with you." And it makes me emotional right now as I reread this because I can feel it. So this definitely feels like your mom or a grandmother figure, but she's definitely related to you, and I believe it's your mom. Let's see, it says this feels like, let's see, like she's reaching her arms out to comfort you, almost like she's like, "Come here, come give me a hug. It's going to be okay. Don't worry about anything. I got you. You're okay." So she comes in very much like she's trying to comfort you right now. Let's see. She said, "I know that you're scared, but you aren't alone, even if you feel like it." And she left your life way too soon. That you really wanted her to still be here for you, and that she shows me a piece of jewelry with stones or beads on it, like Native American jewelry. It almost looked like turquoise, or it looked like something that had very tiny little beads in it, like some sort of Native American jewelry that maybe they would wear at like a powwow, or it could be something to do with like your family lineage on your mom's side, that she keeps referencing, that maybe you have a piece of jewelry or something with either turquoise or some sort of bright colorful beads on it that she's referencing, something to do with that. Let's see, what else did she say? She says, "My baby's having a baby." She says, "Make a choice that makes you happy, no matter what anyone else has to say about it. You have so much love to give to somebody else. Have you given that love to yourself?" So she's asking you, you have this big heart. You have so much love that you want to pour out to other people. Are you giving any of that back to yourself? Or are you depleted? Are you just giving all that energy away to other people? Or are you loving yourself first? Because she needs you to love yourself first. She says you need to pick better friends, that you haven't been hanging around the greatest people, that not all of them are good for you, and that you know that. So she wants you to make better choices with who you hang around. She wants you to talk to her more when you're worried, even if it's in your head, she still hears you. So whether you've been, talking to her, or especially if you've been dealing with a lot, it sounds like that she wants you to know she can hear you. And so talk to her, whether that's through prayer, whether you talk to her out loud, whether you journal about it, whether it's, you just think these thoughts in your head, she hears those. So keep talking to her. Let's see what else. I don't want to skip anything. This is really important. All right, she says, I see a little boy with blonde hair. This is me. I saw this in my mind, not that she's saying this. I saw a little boy with blonde hair and greenish or hazel eyes. I actually had a dream about this last night, but while I was meditating, it came through again. So this is important. I don't know who this little child is, but I have never seen him before. Let's see, the dream last night, there was a little boy in there as well. There was also a little girl in there, and I did make a TikTok and a YouTube about this dream. So if you're curious about that, go watch that after the fact. I have never seen this child before, but his face is very round. He's little. I don't think this child exists yet. I think this is the spirit baby energy that I've been picking up for months, but I didn't know who it was belonging to. And so he's very cute, very round little face. In the dream last night, he was sitting in a high chair and just laughing and just really having a good time. And he's a little joy in the world. So whoever this little baby is, he's very sweet little energy coming through. All right, so I also got a name after that vision came through. The name was Travis, or what sounded like Travis. So names can come through sometimes very clearly, and other times they sound very similar to whatever I heard. So it's not always 100%. So it could be a name that is either Travis or sounds like Travis, and it's not Trace. I guarantee you it's not Trace. Okay, so the next thing associated with the name Travis is, they tell me that it could be the father or a name similar to Travis. They show me military aircraft flying, like military planes flying in the air, and they give me the word departure, saying someone left town possibly. And then they say travel abroad, so like traveling outside the United States, the word help and silence. So like somebody's asking for help and they're not getting any sort of response from this person. Your mom says that you've been really hurt lately by friends and family and felt like no one understood what you're going through. And so that's definitely something that I can relate to. And I'm also going to give you a copy of my book because I've lived through circumstances like this. So maybe by reading that, you'll feel like less alone. So I will be glad to just give you a copy of that. If you're interested, you just let me know. And then let's see where else. They gave me the word link up. I don't know what that is in reference to, the word link up. I don't know if like you need to connect more to spirit. I don't know if this was like a hookup sort of situation, but they're giving me the words link up. So that's significant somehow. And then spirit shows me Jesus on the cross representing struggle, ending, and forgiveness. So whether that's forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, that this is a time to just let all of these things go because it's not worth the struggle, and that you need to focus on your own happiness right now and your own well-being, and not necessarily worry about, 10 weeks down the road, 10 minutes down the road. Focus on right now and what you can and cannot change. Spirit sends you so much love. The biggest hug. This is making me really choke up too. They want you to know that you're so loved. They said that you're the fighter, that the baby is the strongest one out of all of us, and that they want you to know how strong you are. They said that this is going to show you what you're made of, that it won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Sorry, I'm trying to collect myself. I don't know why I'm so emotional, but I can definitely feel it. So all right, so won't be easy, but it will be worth it if this is what you want. Forgive yourself, operate in love, make a choice that makes you happy. You do have time. That's what they want you to know. They show me a stuffed animal. So this is something that I couldn't quite make out the image of. It's very rounded, it looks like. Could be like a light color, white, gray. I couldn't quite make out what this image was, but it was definitely a stuffed animal. They tell me that this could have been like a favorite toy of yours since childhood and possibly from your mom, and you might still have this item. They tell me that childhood was very hard on you and your siblings, and there was lots of fighting and chaos in the home. And then your mom says that you learned to adapt and you didn't want that for your own life, that you want love so badly in your own life. And part of you knows that a baby would give you that love that you are looking for. They also say that you're a fierce protector of those that you love. You have a very kind heart, and it's been hurt a lot already in life. Healing is so important. They don't want you to forget to take care of yourself, and they want you to focus on what you need, mind, body, and soul, and that the rest will come in time. So that's your channeled messages that I got coming through. If you have questions about any of those, just text me when you watch the video. I would suggest that you watch this in private, only because I know sometimes people in your household can be a little bit overbearing, and so you might want to take some time to just watch this on your own. So I'm going to text you that so that you know. Watch this on your own, and then if you have questions, you just let me know, okay? So I'm going to blow my nose real quick, and then I'm going to get back to your video. And I did pull quite a few tarot cards that I'm going to pull for you. I pulled some decks, I should say. I haven't pulled the cards yet, just to see what the bigger picture is of everything going on and all of the things that are coming through for you. So give me just a second. All right, so the first deck I pulled out is Celestial Guidance. It's called the Zodiac Moon. I'm going to give you the full meaning out of the book for this one, because I think that whatever needs to come through is really important, and I don't want to miss anything. So let's see what we have for you. What does she need to know for this reading? All right, so we have Moon in Gemini, indecision. Should I stay or should I go? Sun in Aries, a new beginning. Let's see, leap of faith. And Sun in Sagittarius, adventure, stride out into new territory. So let me look these up, and I'm going to read you the book meaning. All right, so Moon in Gemini, should I stay or should I go? Indecision. This is the card of the social butterfly, someone who is adaptable but hard to pin down, and yet an agreement or a commitment may be necessary. The desire to be independent combined with the need to collaborate may lead to moodiness, restlessness, or an indecision. A fresh phase at work, a promotion, or the need to move ahead into new terrain will appear on an emotional level, prompting you to socialize and network. Writers, business people, workers in the media, and those whose livelihood depend on good communication skills will enjoy looking for new ways to fulfill and stimulate busy and curious minds. Writing, paperwork, communications, or contract or an agreement will motivate you to express yourself better. A particular idea, job, or collaboration will ask that you hone your communication skills. It may be time for something new as you are ready for the next level. Your restlessness is a sign that you are ready to step up. This is a good time for negotiations. You may come to a mutually agreeable arrangement. A contract may begin or come to an end. Your emotional need or variety in life will stimulate plans for a trip, a grace period, or a holiday. Travel will present new options for you, and you may find yourself drawn to people who travel a lot, are adaptable, or work in communications or the media. A relationship will flourish with good communication skills. You will enjoy seeing yourself or your partner in a new light. Singles may be in their element when this card is drawn, as a commitment to any one person may not suit you for now. You or someone close may be reluctant to commit, but are willing to be a companion. The key to success right now lies in the willingness to see another's point of view and to avoid indecision. So this is definitely needing to make a choice somewhere. So let's get your next card. All right, Sun in Aries, a leap of faith and a new beginning. A new beginning is on the way. This may be signaled by a particular event, a new approach to yourself, how you present yourself, a new venture or project. You may feel more like going it alone or being independent and assertive. Look at how your approach to life affects the outcome of events. It is time to be more proactive and dynamic, or be more willing to give things a go and to have faith that your projects will work out for you. Consider a new circumstance, one that will bring balance into your life and to make you feel more fulfilled. Be willing to make bold decisions, as this will help you to take action when a new opportunity arises. Look at life from all perspectives now and choose the most optimistic approach. New projects and ventures will begin to take shape. Take the initiative and follow your dreams, even if you feel at times that you are fooling yourself and that your talents do not match up to the task that you must complete. You may choose to boost your skills, set so that you can move ahead in dynamic ways, or invest in assertiveness training so that you can stand up in your own power and announce your projects to the world with confidence. Avoid restlessness, fiery outbursts, and giving up at the first hurdle. Take heart and forge ahead, safe in the knowledge that when you trust and believe in yourself and the universe, that you will be supported in your efforts. All right, your next card, Sun in Sagittarius, Adventure, straight out into new territory. An adventure is on the cards. Long distance travel, a spiritual, educational, or legal matter will capture your attention. Broaden your mind with research and a more detailed understanding of the people that you love. Be proactive and outgoing. Your generosity of spirit and your broad-mindedness are a credit to you, and your joviality will attract similarly minded and upbeat people. If you're in need of legal help, an optimistic approach to seeking expert advice will help you research options and delve into the true nature of your circumstances. Try a new approach if current matters are stuck in a legal quagmire, or if you have like a legal question. Likewise, with a relationship, the time is ripe for a fresh approach. Your life will follow where you place your attention, so ensure that you remain positive. A relationship may be exhilarating and upbeat to begin with, but ensure that your enthusiasm doesn't override the reality of your circumstances. If distance or other roadblocks threaten a prospective partnership, find new ways to put the relationship on a more viable footing, or accept that this may not be the most suitable match, in which case it's important to stride out into new territory to meet someone new. This card can represent a new relationship that will teach you deeper truths about life. It can also represent a project or a particular learning curve in life that will broaden your horizons. Above all, this is a proactive and optimistic card that suggests you set goals, study, broaden your worldviews, and deepen spiritual understanding, and are generally more outgoing. It can also be associated with sports, especially equestrianism like riding horses. And if you asked a yes or no question, the answer is yes. So I'm going to pull another deck. This one's called Raising Your Vibration. This one is connected to a lot of like spiritual energy, and it's connected to the chakras, or the energy points in our body. So this one represents different parts of our body that might have blocks or things that we need to work on, and how we can go about kind of working through those blocks. So let's see what we have for you from this one. All right, where there's a will, there's a way, and I love this card. It reminds me of the yellow brick road in The Wizard of Oz. My sexuality is sacred, and the truth is my teacher. So we're going to get you the meanings of these ones as well. All right, so this first one is the color yellow and the solar plexus. So the solar plexus sits, right below your belly button, so right around your tummy area. And it says the solar plexus chakra is found in the center of the tummy, above the navel and below the bottom ribs. In Sanskrit, it's known as Manipura, lustrous gem, giving the impression that it's bright and shiny. Energetically, it governs our digestive system, our gut, and therefore our willpower and our intuition. On an elemental level, it's governed by the element of fire, and so represents our inner fire and our passions. The solar plexus cards are about reclaiming our gifts and talents in order to express ourselves in the world. By connecting with these cards, we let the seeds of our intentions come to life with light and passion. On a vibrational level, the solar plexus cards are about bringing our gifts up to the surface so that we can shine. So where there's a will, there's a way. You have power and light within you that will never go out or fade away. You are abundant in nature, for you are an expression of the universal energy in individualized form. Today, the universe is bringing the energy of empowerment to you. If there is something that you need in order to move forward, know that it is within your reach. You are being reminded that your will is powerful. Whatever you focus your intention on with unwavering faith, you will create. You are being encouraged to move from hoping that your dreams will become reality to knowing that they are already here. Tune in to the feelings that what you intend will bring. Feel them now and know that they are magnetic energies that will make these intentions a reality. Feel grateful for the opportunity to direct your will. Let gratitude permeate your being and feel excited as you draw in the power of the universe so that your wildest dreams become your present moment. You are an unlimited, abundant being living in the totality of possibility. Miracles are yours to have. Your vibe of the day, my potential is unlimited. So there is nothing that you can't achieve if you stick to it and you put your mind to it. Where there's a will, there's a way. You'll find a way to do it if it's important. Okay, your next card, my sexuality is sacred. This one is the sacral chakra. Its color is orange. The sacral chakra is found at the top of the pubic bone. In Sanskrit, it's known as Svadhisthana. Say that 5 times fast. One's own place. Energetically, it's governing our sexual and sensual organs and represents our capacity to create. On an elemental level, it's governed by the element of water and so brings in the energy of flow. The sacral chakra cards are about connecting with the ability to trust and flow with the energy of life itself. When we plant seeds, we don't dig them back up to check if they are growing, because we trust in the laws of nature and the process. On a vibrational level, these cards are about trusting in whatever is unfolding. My sexuality is sacred. Your sexuality is how you experience and express yourself sexually. Sadly, this tender and vulnerable aspect of yourself is where you may hold guilt, fear, and shame. There's a good chance that at some point in your life it's been misunderstood, disrespected, and or used. You may have even had to hide, bury, or detach from it in order to navigate certain situations. Today, the universe is encouraging you to reclaim your sensual and sexual self. Gone are the days when you needed to fit into someone else's mold. Reclaim what is rightfully yours. That way that you can heal the past wounds and overcome any restrictions that have been placed upon your uniqueness and individuality. This is about having a personal relationship with yourself and being fully able to see yourself in a way that you need to be seen. Your sexuality is sacred. Your sensuality is spiritual. When you move into a more sexually connected state, even if that's just with yourself, you tune into the primal life force within and raise your vibration. Your vibe of the day. I reclaim my sexuality as sacred. So know that it is something that connects us to divine energy, and it's something that we're meant to share with somebody in that energy frequency of pure love, and that connects us to the divine energy. So that's why it's sacred. Okay, and truth is my teacher. So this one is the throat chakra. Its keyword is express, and the color is blue. The throat chakra is found at the bottom of the neck between the collarbones. It governs the whole neck region, including the top of the shoulders and the back. In Sanskrit, it's known as Vishidua. I can't say it. It means purification, which provides the insight that is ultimately about the freedom that comes from self-expression. Energetically, it governs our relationship with truth, speaking up, being heard, and experiencing honesty. On an elemental level, it is governed by the element of space, and so it represents life force energy. The throat cards are about removing burdens and creating space for our truth to lead the way. They give us permission and encouragement to speak up and to be heard, but at the same time, keep us aligned to the greater reason why we want to express ourselves, which is to live authentically as our most individual yet beautiful self. Therefore, these cards hold space for us to reveal a more tender and aligned self to the world. Truth is my teacher. Before you were in this life, before you were in this body, you chose to come to earth. Not everything was set out for you, but you did set the intention that you would leave this world in a better state than what you found it in. This is why ever since you were young, you've searched for meaning and wanted to understand the greater mystery of life. This is why you've spent time asking big questions, developing your intuition, and opening up to the universe in your spiritual practice. Everything that you've done and experienced in your lifetime has led you to where you are now. This moment is crucial. You may be wondering where you go from here, and with this card, the universe is inviting you to simply embody your truth. Your truth is who you are at your core. Let that truth rise up and out for the world to see, and then you'll remember why it is that you're here. Your vibe of the day. I let my truth reveal my purpose. So very interesting cards coming through. All right, so I'm going to pull some tarot. We're going to do a full spread, and then we'll see what comes out in that as well. So let's see what we have going on. Just some general messages. What do you need to know in this current situation? All right, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Make sure my whole deck's not upside down. It was, so we're going to flip this right side up. So you're going to need some teamwork in order for things to kind of grow and transform. Some more study might be needed. It's also a card of connecting to divine energy or spiritual or religious practices. It's also a card where you might need collaboration with others in order to really make your dreams work. So you might need to reach out and ask for help, especially spiritual help. You're going to have enough strength to get through these things. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or a Leo. That's a fire sign. Courage. Courage is going to be a big deal for you right now. You're also going to have some patience, and you're going to have to stand behind your convictions, meaning you have to stick up for yourself. Excuse me, I have hiccups. You're going to have to be determined in order to get where you want to be in life, but you are strong enough in order to do those things. So keep going on what's important to you. Queen of Coins. So this is a really good energy. So she's a natural healer. She's very business oriented. She's somebody who could kind of live like a life of luxury, but she's also somebody who's very practical. And so this could be somebody in your life that kind of maybe helps you see things in a new light or see things differently in life. And then maybe helps you realize what your dreams are as well. So this is also something where it brings you a lot of happiness. Maybe you're finally realizing what you want to pursue for your dreams, and you get to triumph over all these obstacles that are in your path at the moment, and you get to find your happiness. So really good cards coming out. All right, there could definitely be some sort of romantic offer coming in for you. This could be somebody, could be a little younger than you. It could be you that's the younger person. It's water sign energy, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person's really romantic, but they're also very sensitive. I feel like this person might also be more spiritual than anything else. They might be a little bit immature, though. Pages tend to be a little bit immature. I would say under 21 years old is typically the age frame. Balance is definitely needed. There's some choices that you're juggling right now. Could be financial choices. Could be that something's out of balance and it needs some adjustments, but definitely some things that you're juggling. So you need to be strong and make a decision that works for you. There's some sort of divine intervention occurring. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, but it's also energy of the angelic realms, and it's also energy that comes in when we really need like help or assistance with things. And one of the first things I saw in your reading was the infinity sign with wings. So I really do feel like there's some sort of divine intervention that's occurring, or some sort of influence that's going on in your life right now, trying to help you find the balance. All right, Five of Cups. You need to shift your perspective on this situation and know that all isn't lost. There's still something to salvage. Could be in some deep, heavy emotions right now. Could be dealing with things like self-pity, guilt, regret, depression, stagnation, grief, or loss of some kind. So this is really important that you see that things can still turn around for the better, and that it's not all, over with and your life isn't over, and that things can still be salvaged and things can change for the better. This is where the planning comes in. So you need to think about what you want your future to look like. You need to make a decision. There might be travel or relocation involved with this decision as well for your future plans, but you need to picture what you want your future to look like and start making some plans in order to adjust those things. We also have Judgment. So this is also divine intervention. Judgment's a card where you could be dealing with courts, contracts, legal issues, things like that, but it's also a card of karma. So good or bad. It comes to kind of level the playing field. It comes to kind of wipe the slate clean, so to speak, and kind of give you a fresh start. It gives you some sort of improvement. It's also a chance for forgiveness, a change of perspective. This is a rebirth or starting fresh, and some final judgments are being passed regardless of what the outcome is. Some things are changing that could be out of your control. You're really anxious about this choice right now, it feels like, and you're really overthinking it, and it's giving you a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, possibly even depression. So what is the right word? The solution to the Eight of Swords would be that you have to find some sort of solution in order to get out of this like mental nightmare that you're in, basically, that it's really taxing you. And then we find our satisfaction, our happiness, and our new beginning. So the Sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's also Leo energy. Luck, marriage, vitality, accomplishments, a fresh start, satisfaction, and joy. And we have the Empress, Pisces energy. So the Empress symbolizes things like motherhood, pregnancy, fertility, nurturing, caring, empathy, and compassion. Let's see, nature. It's creating new things, whether that's new life or new opportunities, new beginnings, and definitely something where you could be standing in your divine feminine energy. All right, we have Justice. So you're needing to bring some sort of balance into your life. Again, could be dealing with courts, contracts, something that's out of balance that needs balance restored. You may have to go through the courts for something. I'm not positive where that pertains to in your life just yet, but there could definitely be some sort of like legal issue involved where maybe you are having to go for a court case or something. All right, Four of Cups, some sort of offer or opportunity coming out of the blue for you. I feel like you won't see this offer coming. Typically, it's seen as an offer of love. It could be, a job offer as well, but it's something that you won't expect. It's like you're daydreaming and all of a sudden this offer comes in and it gives you a lot of reason to celebrate. So really good news coming. Could be a gathering of friends and family. Could be some sort of good news coming into you, but definitely some good things coming. Make sure my deck's right side up this time. All right, what else do we need to know for this reading? All right, Five of Cups. So shifting our perspective is going to be key right now to actually start the changes in your life right now. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So this is fire sign energy. He's a little arrogant, he's a little jealous, he's a little reckless. I call him the flight risk, meaning that he's kind of in and out energy. So that could be somebody that you're currently dealing with, that they're in your life for a little while and then they leave, and then they're in and then they're out. It's like they don't have commitment on the brain right now. So they definitely just kind of want to play the field a little bit. Two of Wands. So again, we need to focus on what our future looks like. Again, travel is also possible. Queen of Cups, she's also something that symbolizes motherhood, very big mama bear energy, very protective, very nurturing. She's somebody who is like very gentle to the people that she cares about, but man, she's fierce if you try and come against like her babies. So I call her mama bear because I think of like a bear protecting its cubs. Like you're gonna fight her to the death to get to her family, and that's just the way it is. All right, Eight of Pentacles. So your focus right now, it looks like, needs to be on hard work and earning some money. So this is definitely something where your determination will pay off. It's also something that you may have to travel for this money to come in. Nine of Pentacles, it will be worth your while. This is something that could be a pay raise, some sort of like investment paying off. It's also like financial freedom. So like saving your money or investing well, or, just things paying off over time brings you a lot of freedom. Queen of Pentacles again. So definitely dealing with some healing energy, but also she can be a little bit jealous sometimes as well. So I feel like you could have somebody around you that's maybe jealous of your success. So be careful with that. Let's see, the Knight of Pentacles. So again, we have an opportunity for hard work, relocation, travel, moving into greener pastures, like leaving what doesn't serve you and really focusing your energy on where you want to be or what you want to have happen successfully. I feel like this could be a job opportunity for you coming in. It could be a lot better pay than what you're expecting, but there could be travel involved. So however that resonates. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know for the outcome of this message? All right, some clarity is coming for you. So you're going to have some sort of breakthrough, some sort of clarity, no more confusion. You're going to be able to see things clearer. Eight of Swords. It's going to help get you out of this confusion, the overthinking, the anxiety, because you get the clarity. 10 of Wands. There is a really heavy burden that you need to let go of. It's something that you've held on to for a long time. could be the opinions of other people. And this is something that you need to come to a determination to let these heavy burdens go. It's really important. Six of Pentacles, money improvements are underway. This could be unexpected money coming to you, a pay raise or promotion, a new job, more than enough to go around with money left over to help those less fortunate than you. And we have the Knight of Cups. So he's really romantic. He's really kind of old-fashioned, really chivalrous, somebody that wears his heart on his sleeve. He lacks a little bit of courage initially to make a move to go forward, but once he actually makes his move, he's worth it. He's really a sweet guy. And then Six of Cups. You could be reminiscing about the past, could be thinking about past circumstances, past relationships, just really kind of old memories coming to the surface. Ace of Pentacles, some new beginnings, especially where it pertains to money. Could be a new business opportunity, could be a new job, a lot of abundance. It's a gift from the divine, meaning that like they're giving you what you've asked for, so don't dismiss that. And Four of Cups, it comes when you least expect it. Definitely an offer that you don't see coming. All right, let's get one more card here. Six of Wands. You get the victory. You get the positive outcome that you're looking for, whatever that means to you. So the Six of Wands is a long-fought battle, and you get the victory. So some sort of recognition, the possibility of fame, or some sort of like award for your hard work and achievements. All in all, it looks really good. I think you've got a lot on your plate right now, and you need to make some wise decisions and really kind of plan what it is that your next move is. You will get the clarity that you're looking for, so you just have to think logically of what do you want for your future. We talked the other day about jobs, so I'm still willing to, fulfill my end of it and take you to go get applications if that's what you'd like to do, and take you to go drop them off. It's definitely something that you have the power to change. Sometimes the hardest part is that first step. Be willing to take that first step. I think that's going to be the hardest thing. And then it looks like things really do start to improve. The money starts to improve. You could potentially be meeting somebody that you click with that's really a sweet guy. So leaving any of the negativity behind you is really going to be key in shifting your perspective on the situation that you're currently in. So that's what I have for you. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, just text me, okay?